Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Hello everyone. I forget that Intel shows up. How you doing today? Is J-Pop. Happy Wednesday. Happy middle of the week. Well, I've done some... For those that know, I've been having internet issues. Now, I did a small test before I've been doing the stream, about an hour or so, and it seemed promising, but I'm not going to continue until then. Until some more testing. This will be another test. I'm going to do some weekend testing. By testing, I'm going to stream it. We're going to see how it goes. So I know that all 4 of you have been waiting for until then. And, well, we're going to have to wait some more. But I'm going to continue RoboCop Rogue City. So that's been fine. It's been fun. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. Thank you so much. Probably skip ahead 4 minutes. And then we'll get started. I could edit this, but I won't. Because I'm lazy. So just going to chill here for a moment. Wait for people to pile on in here. And fingers crossed that the internet has been fixed. I do know that my internet service provider, after I made enough complaints, that there was going to be maintenance in my area. This was a couple days ago. I saw when I logged in that they were going to have maintenance in my area today. So I logged in just a little over an hour ago, and I didn't see it there, which makes me think that the maintenance was performed. So I'm hopeful. What I want to believe, because I'm in IT, that we know that IT knew what the problem already was. But we entertained the user by doing this, checking this, and this, that, and the other, right? And there was some between the line things that I believe that when the tech was talking to me, that I believe I picked up, right? Unless I could be imagining it, that basically they knew what it was and it wasn't my location, but something else, right? Maybe I'm not the only one that has given the same thing and symptom and whatnot, and so they knew, just they couldn't get whatever to get it fixed until said time today. Now it's all speculation and assumption on my part, but I'm hopeful because also for the fact I have nothing else that I could try to do to fix it on my end. It's not on my end, that much I know is clear. So I am hopeful. We shall see. Kuyo Okari Nasai. The internet is a lie, just like my cake. You're a go trio. Take that, Alexander. Ha! Got him. So, we're going to play more of the RoboCop Rogue City, which hopefully may go, the cake is gay. The cake is happy. That's what we mean, right? Does anybody even know that the word gay means happy? Didn't see much issues during the test stream, yes, but I've also gone an hour with it being fine, and then it turned to shit later. So I'm not sold yet. It would take a full 3-hour stream without any drops to make me feel better. 2 of them. Hello, IT. Turn it off and turn it on again. Thank you. Okay, Nasai, Silver Fox. And like, the turn it off and turn it back on is legit. Now, there are manual ways to, like, for the specific thing, shut it down and start it back up again. Sometimes, right? There are manual ways of doing it. But sometimes there may be other reasons as well, and it's just easiest to just turn it off and turn it back on. Restarts, like, just, you know, the computers, the programs, and everything, they're not perfect. There's lots of imperfections. The longer something is on and the imperfections build up, the blah things happen. Getting a nice fresh start is step number one. It has and it always will be. I don't think anything is ever gonna change that. You know. Sometimes when there are big things at work, right? We're gonna turn it off and turn it back on, right? But we can't do it during business hours. It has to be done after hours. But it's the same concept, right? It does fix a lot of things. If you have something that's been on, you know, laptops especially, you know, you've had that thing on for 7 hours or whatever, restart it. Oh my God, it would do you wonders. Like, just do it, right? And also, if you have things like hibernation, if you have like, you know, you close the lid and open it back up and it's been in screensaver, whatever, do yourself a favor and do a restart. Now, if you're having a restart every hour, 2 hours, you got a problem, right? But, you know, if like, and that's every time. But, like, if it's been on longer than 6 hours, it deserves a restart. 5 hours even, right? It deserves a restart. Simple. New car smells the best smell in the world, but gunpowder, gasoline, baking bread, and pizzeria are up there. Gasoline, I agree with that. Also, burnt rubber, baking bread. Bread smells so good when it's freshly baked. Oh, it smells so good. Through the magic of buying 2 of them. Final steps, we get rid of the 86 architecture. What is HJ? Okay, didn't say anonymous. Look, the 86 architecture, like, okay, but it's been the basis of computers since NT 3.5. And believe me, the server background structure of it hasn't changed that much. It hasn't. Half joke. And you're right, it is a half joke. Now, here's the thing, though. You look at Windows 11, right? And this is what I truly believe. I truly believe that 11 is a coat of paint over 10. There are some other things, yes, but it's a coat of paint over 10. And you can tell when you right click and you say show more options, and it's the old setup. Like, the windows have just been reskinned, but there are ways still to get to the old windows because the new windows can't do everything. Okay, yes, and you're right. It goes even further than back. I'm hesitant to say when it came to server structure, right? And yes, the 86 architecture is not just server, but when it came to server structure, NT 3.5 is like the XP of the server structure. Like, when you look at all of that and what it did and what it does, that is the granddaddy, like the official granddaddy landing on the moon of the server structure. So before that time, I'm hesitant to say anything because I didn't even live the NT days, right? There was NT 3.5, 4.0, and then Windows 2003, which is when I came in. Right, so, but I know of the 4.0 and the 3.5 history. Anything before that, I haven't studied that deep, right? And it's like, I'm hesitant to say that because I don't know that. But you are, and I believe you are, truly right. I just won't say it. I'll back you up and say that you are right. You know? Now, I believe that almost... And yes, now, I truly believe that there are actually, quote-unquote, no good programmers these days. And I'm talking the basics, right? We have programmers these days. We have software that helps programmers, and yes, people can do line code and this, that, and the other, right? But like, I don't think the folks there can rebuild Windows. All they can do is take what's already there, modify it, and update it, maybe make some security features. But to actually rebuild from scratch, I don't think they have the people for it. And I actually believe in a lot of companies that from the ground and develop, they end up getting bought out. And eventually the people working there cannot develop it more. They can a little bit, but it is never the same. They could patch it, they can make it security updates, they could do some updates to it, but it's not like the original crew is gone. And I think that happens for all software. All software. And I think a lot of folks, when they learn off of this platform, not the base ground one like when computers were new. I don't think people like that exist anymore, you know? And it can be a little bit, like, I truly believe the computers eventually will come from somewhere else. If everyone got bored with the alternate architecture, yes, right? No, I've never watched or even heard of those, Alexander. And it's not profitable for Microsoft to do that. Microsoft, you know, they have such a huge dominance, right? Anyway, I know I went on for forever on that. Let's hopefully shoot some guys in the dick. Around the blue from the computers, huh? Alright. So, we shot a whole bunch of bikers. We got reinforcements.
Hey, Robo!
Do I have to talk to you again? I don't think so. Alright, charges are at maximum. I guess I should take the AUG. If there are snipers, I'm gonna need this AUG. Right? And do I already have the credit talking to you? Maybe. I'm gonna go talk to you. Do I have to redo this all over again?
Good, you're here. We're standing our ground. The bikers have retreated to the yard behind that big gate. Now, let's decide on the strike team.
I go on my own. No need to risk lives.
OCP has supplied us with an ED 209. Maybe you could make use of it, even if it is just for cover.
RoboCop, can I have a moment of your time?
Can you leave him alone, lady? You caused him enough trouble already.
Hey, I just want the people to know what's going on in their city.
Can't say she isn't good at what she does. She got here before us. Anyway, it's up to you. If you need a bit of time to speak with her or wrap up anything else around here, it's not a problem. Those bikers aren't going anywhere. But if you're ready to go, ED 209 is here for your support. Just say the word.
I need more time.
I need more time.
No worries. We got them boxed in.
Hey,
Okay.
just spare me a second.
Alright, so I gotta do this again.
Thank you for coming over. Could you tell the Channel 9 viewers what you're struggling with here today?
Are you looking for more footage of me malfunctioning?
Don't think poorly of me for recording that. People want to see how their hero's holding up.
I am just a police officer.
Modesty. A rare feature in this city. I'm not against you. It's the OCP that's my target.
You are a troublemaker.
At least I do it for the truth.
I serve justice.
And I do it for justice.
Then we seem to be not that far apart. We had a rocky start, but it wasn't personal. I'm only here to show the truth before others try to cover it up. Don't you think we owe that to the people of the city?
Yes. It is Peter Weller. I saw that you confirmed that, and it's awesome.
I do. The steel mill is the hideout for the street vultures, a gang of bikers who have committed multiple homicides. They have barricaded themselves in the factory's yard, along with their leader. We are preparing to go in.
Thank you. In that case, I will not hold you any longer, unless there's anything you would like to add.
Have you been following my actions?
You're kinda hard to miss. But the first time when you truly caught my attention was when you sent Dick Jones to his grave. Up until that point, I didn't know you could act against a senior executive. That was something.
Do you consider the entire OCP to be corrupt?
Believe me, I really wish someone could change my mind about that rotten den. Who knows? Maybe it can be you.
My duty awaits.
Of course.
Wait. Oh no, I thought I saw the same things. Whatever. Alright, I did know it's tab. Okay. The Auto 9, I could change the board. Omniboard 3.1, 3.3. Well, let's do a 3.3. Let's see what we got. So, here, we want to pass through, or something like this. We can do that. This can go right there. You are a left and right pass through, which actually might be good for right there. %16% all directions, we can go right there. You can go right there. What is this? May split, dealing more damage at shorter range. Automatic, no need to reload. Awesome. More gore. Alright. This can go in all directions. You can go in all directions as well. So I can do you. Alright, let me go chip merging. Like, let me try. I'm curious. You, and you. Am I gonna get up and right? No, I think the chip merging. I've got a lots of plug sizes. Will it like... Okay. So, I think the chip merging is just... It's RNG. Serve the public trust. Uphold the law. Ooh, 18%. See, I don't think I'm gonna go as any lower than 13%. I got a lot of pass-throughs of the 13%. Not much up and down, though, so I'll take one of those. %. Alright, we're gonna take out these 12s. How many do I have? I can still take out 13s. 15s. I'm a little hesitant to take out some of the 13s, though. Like, I could take out this 14. Because multiple sides, right? I have a big one that does multiple sides. If I need a multiple side, I'm going to use that one. It's these end pieces here that I think are more valuable. 15, 15, 15. I can move that 14. I'll take a 13. Which one? A pass-through? I've got 1, 2, 3 pass-throughs. And I'm using that term very, very liberally. Alright. Let's go back to the board. Now, what do we have? We have a 19 that can only go here for my purposes. This 18 looks promising and really can only go there. I have a 16 pass through, which is gonna replace that one. Huh. Well, I could do a 15 there and do a 16 there. I could do a 16 there. Right? That's probably the best that I can do. What's my lowest number? I already have all my high numbers. Alright, you know what? That works. And did it stay? Yes, it did. Alright. Skill point, but I don't know what I need it to go to right now. Okay. Battle Network customizer theme. You ready, big boy?
Ready to get this cop killer?
I'm going in now.
Their time is up. I am going in.
Good luck, Murphy.
Efficiency challenge. Eliminate more enemies than your competitor to pass the efficiency challenge. Grant additional experience points during RoboCop's evaluation. Great!
Ed 209 and RoboCop fighting hand in hand? I can't wait to see how this goes.
Please put down your weapon. You now have 15 seconds to comply.
He said the thing!
Put down your weapon. weapon.
Way to go, RoboCop! Oh, I can't wait to tell everyone at the precinct how you kicked Ed's ass.
Da 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 da. Halt! Present hall pass. You have 15 seconds to comply. God, I don't need a secondary weapon when I don't have to reload this ever. And yes, do it in short control bursts. Alright, now get him. He can't do damage to me, thank God. I would have deserved it though. Feels like overkill. Maybe a shotgun. Yeah, a shotgun or something. I had the grenade launcher.
I'm guessing you're close to catching Spike. Maybe he could lead us to Wendell. If those two struck a secret deal, no wonder Wendell ditched the punks. Anyway, be careful in there. I wouldn't be surprised if that slime had more tricks up his sleeve.
I had the grenade launcher, right? Because grenade launcher. Like, I took the AUG because if there was snipers, I could use this, right? But only sniper distance. And even so, this gun still is like Halo. That means we lost Lewis for this nerd. What? I'm not. Fucking. They wrote her out, and I'm like, God damn it. Oh look, it looks like the perfect battleground. Maybe. Nah. Dark as shit in there. Ka-choom. Ka-choom. Breach. Here we go. What? Who? Where? Who? Where? I love the targeting. Like, it helps out the player, right? And it's fucking RoboCop. Like, it's perfect. Oh, come on. That was such a terrible sequence by me. dark as shit. I'm actually looking at my OBS because it has the brightness turned up. Okay, that looks like the way to go. Which means we're gonna go this way. Oh. Okay, so this is all the upper level. Actually, I think I do have to jump down there. John Chess? They have the thing to clean the pool table. Damn, they gave me a lot of recovery charges. Damn, they gave me a lot of recovery charges. I might be playing this on normal. I don't think easy, but I think I'm playing this on... Hello, buddy boy.
It can't end like this.
Murphy, you got the cop killer.
You decided to trespass on our turf, and that shit doesn't fly with us.
What's that noise?
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
The situation is under control.
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
Stand back.
I'll do one better, cop. I'm out of here.
You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4,
I said
3,
everything is under control.
1.
Ed,
I am
stand
now
there.
authorized to use physical force.
Poor guy.
Hey, what's going on over there?
I am under attack from Ed 209.
What? Okay. Let me see if I can help. I'm pretty sure I saw documentation here in the precinct.
Where am I
Be right
going?
back.
I like can't see. Oh, come on.
Okay, listen to this. Apparently, Ed 209 speaker cover is off and reported compromised after field duty. Why don't you try making that your target?
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
I'm not sure if I really beat him. Yeah. It's just a glitch.
What the hell happened here?
Ed 209 malfunctioned.
Is he still alive?
I am afraid not.
OCP sent us a malfunctioning unit. I bet they did that on purpose. And what about the other cop killer? Where did Spike go?
Wherever he went, justice will find him.
Thank you, Captain America.
My wife. She was with me when they started shooting.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. No.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Ah, second floor. Take the elevator.
It is just a robot. I agree. It dragged on just a pinch too long. I was afraid that the end of that mission was just gonna be really fucking like next level. You got any like illegal drugs here that I could take as evidence?
Do you lose sleep thinking about those crippling hospital fees? Are you worried that you can't pay for that heart transplant that you desperately need? Don't worry, there's always money to be found in you. Red marked, organ selling made easy. Come for a checkup today and leave with a personalized quote.
I didn't know I was worth so much. Thank you, Red Marked.
Red marked, let's find the treasure in you.
This game is definitely worth $4. This game is worth $20. And possibly more.
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
America! Fuck your insurance! Kitty, you wouldn't answer. I was dying to tell you that policeman was here again. He left chocolates for her and asked me not to tell anyone it was from him. It's so cute. I'm looking forward to seeing if his little advances are reciprocated. That is, when that poor policewoman wakes up from her coma. The guy seems nice, except for that awful haircut. Fourth of July, I'm go. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, that's what you're knowing about. It's back now, isn't it? No. Like, and it's the exact same symptoms. Exact same. We're back. I think we're back. But still... I knew that it was under maintenance in my area today. I just was reading in really deep. I was hopeful that they kinda knew and something was being done.
Murphy, she's right in here.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
I thought I saw some, just a different prompt.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
It is possible it has not finished yet, right? So, you know, there will be more testing over the weekend, right? You know, we'll see. Maybe they just finished right now and they cut over that piece, right? That just killed it, right? No guarantee that even happened today, right? You know, we're lying to ourselves to feel hopeful. ISP coming home as late as 7 p.m. You know, sometimes they may find something and the trouble runs deeper, you know? So,
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
Thank you. I'm still hopeful. But, like, you know, we'll see.
What's her blood pressure?
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. Most of the time.
6:15.
The magazine or the morgue? Oh, this cart is in the way. RoboCop can't get past a cart.
RoboCop, what a surprise.
What a surprise. Hold on. There are notes here. Why do they need brains? All the individuals whose bodies were stolen were healthy and physically fit prior to their death. Apparently someone on the black market needs brains. But for what? For brain transplants? No one's made a successful brain transplant since, well, RoboCop. And that's not even a brain transplant, right? I don't think, because Murphy's still Murphy in here. Ish.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
I am a robot, beep boop, answer question. Like, this game is RoboCop, right? And softened a little bit for things that aren't just, you know, run and shoot, walk and shoot, stomp and shoot. Leave the hospital option. Question security. I'm sure shit gonna question.
Finally, I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
I believe it.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Sure is, man. You keep it up. Dun, 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 dun. What a loser. Nah, just kidding. Security guards are not police. They are to observe and to report. That's it. Protection is not on their repertoire. Right? If shit goes down, they're hiding and calling the police, which I think is what they're advised to do. And I don't blame them. This is like the 80s. Smoking inside was still a thing. You could have a smoking and non-smoking section when you eat. Okay. Michael Jackson is bad.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Oh, I did not find all of the chests.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You said the
What's
thing.
all the commotion?
Facts from Baby Maid. Dear Mr. Becker, we're extremely flattered after hearing that RoboCop's main source of substance is our delicious baby food. That's why we want to present you with an opportunity for collaboration. We would like to make RoboCop the face of Baby Maid. Who wouldn't want their child to grow to be a real-life superhero? In exchange, we would offer a free supply of Baby Maid, as much as you could ever need. Please contact us. Knock yourself out. Yeah. You can't replicate on demand. Yeah. The thing is, I can replicate it by continuing to stream. Like, it keeps coming. Right? So. Alright. I have 5 skill points. Now, combat, there's bonus to weapon damage, fine. Shockwave stuns nearby enemies. Successful punch connected with an enemy reloads all carried weapons. More powerful shockwave that kills. I don't care about this one. Yes, only the passive combat damage is interesting to me. Armor. Shield that reduces damage by 80% for a short time. Kinda appealing. Explosives and high caliber weapons deal 25% less damage. Okay. Small caliber rounds ricochet and damage nearby enemies, and that sounds funny. I like the way that sounds. Vit. Fuse box recovers. OCP charges 4. Okay. Fuse boxes recover your entire life and hold 5 charges. And you have auto regen. Right? So, okay. I think 2 points sounds good in here. Right? Engineering, I have the dash. The enhanced dash cooldown seems interesting. I can open safe without knowing the combination, right? Also, reprogramming turrets might be something, right? To collect the safes sounds interesting. Focus, slow motion skill duration, whatever. Oh, what is this? Chip modification. Ooh, okay. Reflex allow you to see slow motion longer, doubles my crit damage. Eliminations in slow-mo increases slow-mo duration. Okay. I'm not that interested in that. Scanning, I have the ricochet. RoboCop vision instantly marks every enemy in sight. And you know what? That seems okay. But I like the way it does it already, and I'm okay with it the way it is. I don't think I need more. It's more than helpful, right? You have to take your time and shoot each enemy regardless. Deduction. Marks location valuable items. Gain 30% more experience. I actually might really just shoot for this. Psychology, right? Lower requirements for dialogue options. Lower outcome thresholds for the main characters. I'm not sure what that means, right? But I have all these other skills, right? If I'm not really gonna focus on combat, armor's okay, right? Maybe a little bit of it. Like, I think I will get that. I'm not sure about the impact, so I think I'm gonna go deduction. Can I just skip here and activate that? Better combat or better... it's a classic dilemma. Better combat, better story perks. And the thing is, though, I mean, my gun unloads. I think I have plenty of combat, right? So I don't see the need to really try to get more combat. Yes, save current skills. I think I don't have any other boards, right? If I take a look at this board, what do we have? Magazine, armor piercing, right? Increases damage dealt, no critical hits. Reload speed, weapon damage, right? If I go back to this board, like, I already have plenty here. I don't need to min-max that. I don't. I'm not saying charisma's my priority, but I like charisma. Well, fuck, since I have the Ed 209 board, let's take a look. Ah, it's the 3.1. But I have the 3.3. I'm not gonna bother. It's good. You know what? Okay, I will check one thing though, and I probably should have checked it. Let's see. Oh, that's the 3 massive damage single shot mode. Fires 1 round at a time. Well, that's not as fun. 3.2. What do we have? Full auto, piercer. I have pellet rounds, auto feeder, more gore. Do I not have full auto? Why do I have full auto? That's okay. Alright. Let's go see if anybody wants to talk.
Not the time. You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo. See you later in the briefing room.
Damn, I can't dash.
In other news, Mayor Kuzak suffers another humiliation during his mayoral campaign. The hats that he gave away to the homeless citizens of Detroit seem to have another application. They turn into balaclavas that are now commonly used to protect the identity of liquor store robbers. As a result, we've seen an unprecedented spike in crime.
They are deliberately making me look like a fool!
Hey woman, hey woman. When bro did the Mr. T impression, it was just so funny. Checking if there are just any activation dialogues or whatever.
Again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
How about you do it? Briggs, physical examination, severe dehydration and exhaustion, broken rib case, superficial stab wounds, bruises such as prior torture, project wound damage to internal organs, multiple shots to chest, point blank range, hand caliber 9mm, homicide, 187. OCP personnel terminated version. Command system ready. Van Pizza. You have to go over here. It's automatically going. Oh, now it's not. Miranda Award, bravery, current case file. Murphy, it's you. Print. Oh. Lewis. Briggs, Whitaker, Steph, Estevez, Ramirez, Chessman, Cecil, Starkweather, Kaplan, Manson, Fredrickson, Duffy, it automatically won't let me. It won't let me go to that. It won't let me have fun with that screen. This is very enjoyable. Little fetch questy, but very enjoyable. How the hell do I get there? It's in that direction. And it might be through that door, but I'll do the conference later. Right, I don't think it's here. Oh. Okay. Well, cue to track. Where am I going with this? I imagine it's upstairs.
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so, I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
RoboCop, another fetch quest. Da 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 da. Wait, the lockers are up here.
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Yeah, it's not so strange. Like, look, being a police officer, right? There is inherent danger. There are things that go down, right? And at any point, you don't go home. I hope not, right? On the other token, because of social media, and you just see some dick-ass cops with real problems, right? And they are the problem. And it's like, I can't give a shit about them. In fact, they need to be dealt something heavy-handed, right? But it's like, officer, down the line of duty, collecting their stuff, family, son, and like, it's tough. It's really tough.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rad.
As I was writing it, I noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You proved yourself valuable.
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Yes, let us go right away.
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go. I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice. Can I comment now?
No.
That was awesome.
We're not done yet.
This has to be some sort of record.
Shut up, kid.
It is not.
We won! We won! We he got energy. I feel the accuracy is a little lower in this one than the other one. Oh, I thought I lost. I'm going for center mass now. I got lucky. Mostly because I don't have to reload and I can reload. They're so good, you never have to reload. I know. You had a good luck. I can do it too. Alright, we can make 500 this time. How are you so good when you can unload 100 bullets a second? You see that skill, chat? This is what we call skill.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
I don't think you do.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
You have to reload this thing?
Huh. Is everything okay?
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
No, there's no crying in baseball! Be proactive, get a different gun.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
Mad skills are holding left mouse button. Skill minus DS. Full of kill! You right, you're right. You're up, Donut. Let's see how Donut might actually shoot better than me in real life. I don't think I'm joking on that one. I'll tell you what, if you're past 10 feet from me and I have a pistol, there's a chance I won't hit you. Was there any doubt? I think there's plenty of doubt. I'm not saying that you're helpless, but being better? I mean, you were making claims that you were better at Smash TV. You might be a little delusional, you know? Little, not quite all there. Keck.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
Pickles.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
You're a freeloader, very resourceful.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Of course you picked Donut. I will say this. Donut is... There's a meteor coming for me. Then look at that lights. Oh. Right at that spot. Okay. Donut is probably better with a pistol. Shotgun? I think we're both equal. It's very hard to miss with a shotgun. If we're doing skeet shooting, I'll bet you I'm better. Never done skeet. I was fantastic the one time I've done skeet. Zero's pretty good too. I was good. I would let that shit go deep and then decide to shoot it. I was in complete control. It's like shotgun, right? It's if you're decent enough, it's hard to miss. Oh, skeet, motherfuckers! Goddamn! I bet you'd be fine. But I would say I'd be better. Handgun, like, I'd give it to you. And handgun is tougher. Handgun is tougher. Don't get it twisted. Handgun is tougher. By a lot. The one I did, it was a break-off. Break-off double barrel. In fact... I still have... Block that for you all. I still have a shell from that time. Very simple, right? You know, break off, double boost, pop it off, boom, boom, right? Let it rip. I do not. I need to get my safety license. It was something that I said I would do. I want to get some basic 9mm, right? You know, a double barrel. God, the Benelli's a sweet shotgun. I've shot that before. 5 shots. Oh, it was great. Best 25 bucks I've spent in a while. You need a license. You do need a safety license. California does not support carry cards from other states. No, it doesn't. California does have some very strange and very bullshit rules. Right? You know, but it's not that you can't have some fun guns. You can't have extended mags. I'm okay with that. But like, look, you can have some pistols. You can have some shotguns. You can have some rifles. To keep it for going to neighboring states, yes. Right? It's not strict, it's stupid. You know, like, you have a right to own a gun, but you have to get a safety license, right? Register and all that, and all the 9 yards, right? You can conceal carry. I know some folks that do. I don't remember all parts of the test, but the practical shooting test, I forget what it is. 15, 20 feet, 24 out of 25. That's what I remember. Right? So, I support licenses too. The fact that you can't go out of California or into California is also stupid, right? There are some things in California that some attachments that are stupid but make it illegal. The extended mag is the one I support. Look, nobody needs that much. You only have extended mag if you're doing something bad. Or the zombie apocalypse has happened and we're all doomed anyways. And I can see that, Alexander. Do you need it for home defense? I still think you do. You know, because also you have to read the basic transport rules and things like that. You know, but like, with so much weaponry going around that you have to put your name and stamp on something, in lots of ways, I'm all for it. Right? Just... Anyway.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
I'm glad we agree, Alexander, that, like, look, the fact that anyone can buy a gun is scary, which is why I'm for needing some process. But I understand your disposition on it. I mean, I've not used that word properly.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
If you gotta sneak in, do it quick.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Damn! Oh.
Suspect is down! Stay sharp. RoboCop, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
Damn it, we tied? I feel cheated. I want to redo. Hold on, I'm gonna look for loot first. Training courses should be a requirement because responsible behavior. Yeah, right? I'm glad that we agree on similar parts and perspectives. Yes, our decisions may land a little bit different from each other, and that's fine, right? Gotta have this dash. Keep forgetting about it. Hold on, RoboCop needs to loot. Yeah, California, look, I know some of the stuff, and California has some stupid shit. They do. I heavily agree with it, right? I heavily agree with that fact. And I'm not saying I agree with all of California's gun laws. But I believe that, really, for me, I don't need more than what I have. The non-transfer thing is quite stupid, you know. The thing is, though, like, you know, there have been some cuckoos that go in La La Land, right? And it's like, well, they had a license in this area, but whatever, right? Like, look. Alex Murphy's property. Ooh. No, I don't. I want to get my safety license and then get a couple basics. I've been saying it for a long while, and I always, like, didn't with my child. And it's not that my child wouldn't be responsible, but, like, you know, there could be things. And look, my son actually knows gun safety because of airsoft. You follow a lot of the same similar protocols and mannerisms and things like that, right? You know, I'm sure she's fine. You know, he would get it. And I'm at a point in my life where I would like to think so. I've grown more with guns as years have gone by. It was never in my household, right? What's the safety license? You take the test. You take some test. Like, I don't think it's that hard. I probably have to study for like an hour, and then I'll be fine.
So far, so good.
Ow! You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area. Gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
Alright, I think the system is gonna let me take a moment to explore for loot! So I will do that. For self-defense. I would also want to get the gun safe and the vault, right? I would have my own mentally thing of how I would want to do it. Like, to be honest, I don't want anything already loaded. I could have clips ready on standby, but I personally would never want a loaded gun. The gun is loaded when there's a purpose. That's how I feel about it. It could be sitting right next to it, but it can't be in it unless I'm ready. But that's me. Clips or magazines? Okay, you'll have to explain the difference to me. Alright, ready to breach. Here we go. Wait, they're getting my kills!
Don't act like you're all that impressive.
Yeah!
With all that fancy tech, a brick would know how to shoot.
Yeah! Better than you. Suck it, nerd. Now I'm gonna go look for shit to loot. The thing is, though, I mean, unless the person is... A burglar is not going in there to look for your gun. They may find it, but that's why gun's safe, right? And really, it also to some extent, if they are almost like, quote-unquote, an assassin, if they're so close to you, right, you're done, right? It's if there's a point of already too late, and it almost didn't matter the situation. It's always better to have and never need than need and don't have. And those are actually the words of the reason why I want my safety license, are those words. I don't ever want to be in a position where I wish that. Those things apply in two different ways that I want to in my life. One, physical firearms, because nothing takes that back, right? Two, money. Have savings. Have a rainy fund. Have just in case. You know, if you get stuck in a cycle where you need money and don't have it, now I understand it can be tough, right? But I have tried really hard to save, and if I ever came across something, right, I could do it, right? I always have it. That doesn't mean I have it to spend, but when I need it, I got it, right? I believe it applies both in those two different ways. Sometimes things can't be helped. I get it. But also, you could prepare, right? And you can make up whatever excuse that you didn't. A lot of people don't prepare enough. And like, even with kids, look, there are two sides of the story. Protecting your family, right? And also, it could be dangerous. Firearms around children, there's a lot to it, right? There's so much to both sides of the story, you know? Alexander, we love you. I live alone and you guys love me. Right? Right? And Alexander, you have a good sense of humor, right? Look, I live alone. Nobody wants to love me. I've got all of this going on here. Why don't world record elite gaming skills make the girls drop their panties? I don't get it. I don't get it.
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Alright, that looks like progression. I have looting. Andrea Andre the Giant. In the envelope is the letter I mentioned. Please frame it for me so I can keep it on my desk. I still can't believe that our noble founder wrote that letter to personally thank me for 25 years of my faithful service managing his bank. What a great man! School used to have rifle team. Gun range, high school, hunting season, trucks used to have guns, and the gun racks. Get a Nerf Desert Eagle, a Deagle. You know, and like California is a very developed state. You know, if you go to some other states, you know, sometimes neighbors, you know, I've heard the stories where the neighbors come by. Do you have a gun? They give them a big old gun. And it's like, oh no, you'll need that gun. Like, there are bears. There's deer. There's wildlife that will come to say hello. You're going to want something, right? The hunting, different world. California is in its own world, not in a bad way. The rules may be stupid, but the life, you know, and the reasons kind of help shape that. And I get it.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
Every place has pros and cons, right? They do. Ambitious plans are not a crime. I am focused on making the city safe. Judgments? Clouded your judgment is. I don't know what I want to answer for this. Chat, what should I tell Samantha Ortiz? Second one? RoboCop does not have opinions. We only dispense justice. Alright, Meg, we'll go with that one.
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that?
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
I am gonna let her go. It seems better. I'm gonna do something in a sec.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk.
Just a moment. I'm gonna do something. Alright. Reload some stuff here. RoboCop mod. Alright.
Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
Wasn't there another path or something over that way? Wait a minute. Is there a shortcut or something? Because there was this way. Okay. Problem every 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll see.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault with or without your help, you old nut job.
What is this intricate device?
Shut your fucking mouth! I think someone is coming. Everyone quiet.
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Bitch.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Will this actually...
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
How many wires? Chat, pull up the bomb defusal. How many batteries are on the bomb?
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
See, there's no save system, right? It's restart from checkpoint, so I'm scared to fail. I would love to, Mag, but also this thing has like some telltale, like your decisions stay type of deal. I would love to. I'm scared, so I won't do it, right? If I could, I would so much. I for sure shit would.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. So they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
See a dead man in front of me. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So we're doing 24, which is the green one, which is this one, right? Can we agree? Yeah, I can agree. All right. Now we've got 2 12 ones. Does it seem like we would do the easy one first? And then we do the complicated one. Which looks like it's that one. Yeah, because that one, that definitely goes under. That's hard to see. But by the angle of the wire, this makes the most sense.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? 'Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like, now.
Dickhead.
Well, I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way. What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Bottles? Back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Please, where is he? Please. Let me at him. I sure as shit would. I sure as shit would. Please, I hope I get to Dick Jones's ass. I hope so. You know, I actually would expect this game to allow us to do so. Look, they're making Becker purposely an asshole, right? Oh, this is... I don't have the fucking arm. Fuck is this gonna do me?
You ain't me. Good.
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
Hurry and find loot. Continue your circle pathing so I can shoot you like in a gallery.
There's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
What's that? It's straight ahead. Did I get him? I feel like something's up with my run speed. Like there's supposed to be like I'm in a slow motion cutscene, but it's kind of just stuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, they hit me with it. They hit me with it. Crouch. This dash is really useful. I gotta remember to use it more often. Like, just to get into cover, get inside. I think that's what they hit me with. I've got a feeling that they hit me with this. Oh, that's grenade launcher. No, 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 no. Give me rocket launcher. I thought I would. I remember that they said RoboCop does not take fall damage, but he will stun. And I think that's completely fair on all accounts.
I am listening, creep.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
There he is! The man saved our pensions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
Should I talk to other folks or should I? Okay, no, I'm gonna
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Don't panic! Dear customer, we would like to deny any rumors that our bank is not solvent. We promise that OCB Bank is the most prosperous in Detroit. You can rest assured, it's still the best place for your savings. Where's that young kid? He helped me defuse a bomb. You know, I guess I'll go down below first, and then go up. Nothing in here, right? That's so big, it would be so asinine if they put something in there.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Like, okay, the high voltage thing goes through here. Downstairs? Back upstairs? What am I looking for? Objectives? Aye, okay. That one?
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Yay, I did it.
So it wasn't a mistake when they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
You're next.
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. Delta City is the only hope that we have.
I'm ready for you, Robo. All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
There were no secondary objectives. Secret. Fake intruder arrested. Oh, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Hello, RoboCop. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I do not do it for fame. Scumbags watch TV too. I would rather say I don't do it for the fame.
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
It was cruel. I was not programmed to have a family. It was for the best. Ooh. I wish I could say I don't know. Right? Like, look. Murphy died. Right? The thing is, the OCP may have severed the last connection. But, like, yes, it's messing with his humanity, but in terms of the family, like, he's gone, right? I'm stuck between it was cruel and it was for the best. I am not really willing to give the robot answer of I was not programmed to have a family, right? It may be better for Murphy that he doesn't remember his family. Now, it wasn't his choice, which is what's wrong. But also, is it really, you know, he could go searching for his, you know, the wanting of his family. Almost like in, was it Castaway? Robin Williams, right? Wilson, I'm sorry. I've also actually never seen that movie. But, like, he finally makes it back. But his wife is remarried. He was gone. Right? The life changed. If he found his wife now, there would not be happiness. There wouldn't. Right? That's the cruel reality of it. You know, she can't keep waiting for him to be revived in a robot. You can't keep waiting for him to come back. You can't. It was for the best.
They would not want to see me like this.
Perhaps not. But the alternative isn't much better. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
I like how he says that, like, I can feel them, but I can't remember them. That's great. That's great and deep to RoboCop. That was genius right there. As echoes of the past, as system failure, beep boop, I cannot explain. I can respect the I cannot explain parts. As echoes of the past? I think as echoes of the past.
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
I said Robin Williams. Was it Tom Hanks? Who was it? I thought it was Robin Williams. Yeah, sis, if I break into your house to try to steal stuff to get drug money, you failed me, sis. I hope you remember that. Kappa. Not to say that people don't need help. Not to say that they're, you know, maybe certain upbringings or whatever. But ultimately, you fail yourself. Although I can sympathize if you were put in a situation you were never going to win, right? Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. Okay, is there a new board? I didn't see a new board. No. I guess, I mean, I could combine chip merging. See, I'm very wary of some of the pass-throughs and the one ends, because those are really valuable. So I don't think I need a lot of these 14s. I'm scared to do these, so I'll wait. But skills, all right. The marks location of valuable items or data on your map. I didn't check that. Like, it's not in. I might have a 30 gain 30% more experience. You know what? We're gonna take the experience bump, and I might take the vitality. Focus. Armor. You know, I want armor. We're gonna take armor. Fully develop any skill. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I did the side quest, I did the stuff. I imagine there's no more pickups here. I go to the briefing room. Keeping my head on a swivel.
Where was the meeting point supposed to be?
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Yeah, I saw the internet dip. By the way, did anybody think this motherfucker looks like Hans from Die Hard? Or is it just me? Guys, you gotta tell me that I'm not the only one. Guys, tell me, who else thought that this was Hans Gruber?
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
Hans Gruber. Gruber. Thought it was Grober. I will not allow OCP to take over the city. I would like to hear it. Like this, the empathy, like this is the human reply. That's all I get from this. Like either the most human reply or.
I will not let OCP take over this city.
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Your actions have political impact.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade, I was part of a column delegated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Shut up, Kaplan.
Hey, Shiny. Got a job for you.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Melee! Melee! Spike in a haystack. I don't get it. Okay. I think we're gonna end today's stream here. Cause, you know, if we go, we're gonna have a large segment of stuff. I'm gonna want to go loot goblin and things. It's in between scenes, right? We just finished. This is a good time to stop. I am heavily thinking of playing this on the weekend. Like, I'm enjoying this, right? I'm enjoying this. I don't think there's any other way about it. It's got great pacing from the actions and stuff. Yes, the walking around, I still complain, is a little bit slow, right? But it's still RoboCop. And I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go get something to eat. So I want to go. I want to eat. So that's will do it for today's stream. Internet, I'm gonna say, is still a no. Was it better? I agree. Right? I'm not sure what I want to do. You know, I'm not sure what I want to do. Or what next steps I want to take. So thank you all, everyone, for coming out. Coolio, Alexander, shoutouts to Edge, Sis Bro, Anonymous, Mag. I don't think Gamba made it, but shoutouts to Gamba. Sia, Moxie, shoutouts to those two. Any and all lurkers that are out there. Anyone who happens to be enjoying this. Let me see if anybody is around to raid. There is. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day, good night, good week, a good rest of the week, wherever you are. Please, if you come across a loved one, be sure to tell them that you love them. We will see what I do this weekend. I will be streaming to test and feel stability. You'll find it on Discord, you'll find it on Twitch, wherever it may be. So, thank you all. We'll be rating Tetsuo just because. Why not? Alright, y'all. I'll see you later.